Maria and welcome back to another episode of my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you what are the common questions that I have encountered during my interview as a document controller, because for the past few months, I tried to search in the market. I tried to know the value of our position as a document controller, and this I noticed in the most of my interviews. There are only common questions that I always encountered, and I want to share with you. So for example, you are also going into the same positions and going to an interview, at least you have this idea, and no nervous at all and just relax and just be yourself during the interview. But before that, guys, I would like to say thank you for my 5,000 subscriber. Oh my god, I'm so happy and grateful for all of you guys who are still believing on my channel, and I'm very grateful that at one point of your life I help you on how to do the work of a document controller. Some messages I read that they had been accepted to the job because they watch my videos, they get a lot of ideas, and I'm very grateful and thankful to you guys, and I hope that you still be with me on my journey on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys, thank you, and we are now aiming for a 10k subscriber. Before, my wish is just only to have 1,000 subscribers, but now I am very amazed and grateful that I reached this far. So now let's give you the tips on the common common questions that I have encountered during my interview as a document controller. So most of the common questions that I have encountered during my interviews are tell something about yourself, why you will quit your job, and what is your salary expectations. During this interview, you will tell everything on the first questions. For example, tell something about yourself. It is time for you to sell yourself, to tell your experiences, and how you deal on problems, how do you do your job, and everything, because sometimes you don't know if there's another is if there's more questions to ask, because usually if you are applying on the same positions that you have right now, some don't have any more questions because you will do the same job and you are already familiar with the at least on the procedures and how the work is being performed. So some questions are only like to tell something about yourself. Do not mention where you live or something like that. Tell something about yourself. You have to build up yourself to the interviewer, so she will find that you are this kind of persons, you are this kind of team member, and you have this capacity to handle the work at a minimal supervisions. And after that, you will have a chance to ask, for example, is there any free accommodation or free transportations, or what the other benefits that the employee can get if, for example, you are giving the chance to join in their company. There is a very quick, and sometimes I practice what I will tell in the interview, but during the time of the interview I never say something that I practice. I only say what's in my heart, what's come on my mind. And if you really have that experience, there's nothing to worry and to be nervous about, because you will just tell them what are you doing in your work and how long is your experiences and how you expose on this job to do and perform your duties and responsibilities. And of course, you will have to give reasons on why you are wanted to shift to another company. Like for me, for example, I've been almost 6 years and the company that I'm working right now for my second company. So these are just a something that you have to say, overall experiences that you have. So you have to mention it, you have to build your capability to handle the work, because you're already exposed in this field of work. And of course you have to tell that this work is very important in the project, and you are always be a good team player, and coordination is the number one that you have to do, because you need to mingle with a lot of engineers and the team, and they have different attitudes and different views, and how to handle the work. So patience, being industrious, and work with the minimal supervisions, and you are very willing to adapt new procedures for the company's growth, for the company's goal to deliver the project on time. And next is that your salary expectations. So for example, you are you know the market as well, so you can bargain and the amount that you wanted to. But if you are saying what is your salary expectation, you have to consider first the location and the accommodation. If there is no accommodation, if there is no transportation, you have to consider this one before you give the salary expectation. So before you go onto the interview, you have at least idea on your mind how much you wanted, at least you will earn, and you can save and you can enjoy your salary. Because now it's really very difficult to find a good salary package, but just keep on praying and believe, and believe on the process, and you will get a very good one that you dream that you wanted to, the salary that you wanted. Just keep on believing to our God, and make your faith very strong, that you can find what you wanted to receive from any of the companies. So all of these are just common questions that I encountered. One is, tell something about yourself, why you will leave your job, and what is your salary expectation. And after that interview, I had the chance to ask some questions just to clarify before you go, right? For example, I will ask if there's a free accommodation, or if they provide transportation. Sometimes they will tell you we need a drive with a driving license, because the company are giving car, something like that. And they will also ask you how long you can join with them, for example, because normally we need to give 1 month notice from our previous, for our current employer, before we leave the job. So sometimes there are positions that are very urgent, that they want to join it immediately, or they can still wait for you in 1 month, or they can wait you after 2 months. So all of this you can arrange with your employers, depends on the situations that you have right now. So for example, you don't have work and for a long time, so you have to grab this opportunity. But these are all the questions that I really encountered commonly, okay? And after that, after that interview, sometimes they will give you physical, not physical but technical skills training tests. Like for example, they will ask you to make a letter, a sample letter. So before you go in an interview, you have to prepare at least how you do a letter, if you have the experience of doing a letter in your current job. And of course, since we are a document controller, they will give you some tests on how you do the log, how you present the log. So it's not in the beginning, no need for the formula at all, just how you will present it, make it very properly arranged and on detailed, so at least when they print it, it is presentable, and it will show that you really know how to do the work of a document controller. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope that if you find this video good, please don't hesitate to like, and if you are new on this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated on my next vlog. Bye bye, guys. Thank you and have a nice day.